So now, the narrative change. Because this is now breaking news. I'm going to ask you this question. Should Mark Golding step down as president of the People's National Party? I'm going to ask you the question again. Should Mark Golding step down as president of the People's National Party? If your answer is yes, comment yes. If your answer is no, then comment no. Why the question, you might ask? Mark Golding has been accused. He has been accused, my people, as well. He has been accused of stretching the situation with Andrew Holness to score political points. Yeah. They're saying everything we see him do have to gain political points. But they're saying that this situation is for him to dethrone the government. But he has no real value, no real substance, and no real direction as a leader. That is what they're saying. So the question again, should he step down as People's National Party president? That is the narrative now. The detour has now spun against him because they're now saying this situation is basically him celebrating Andrew Holness's unfavorable situation. Also coming up in the segment, my people, we have some Prime Minister Andrew Holness phone too, because he's not out of the news yet. Right? Alright. Because according to what is being said, there is new development within the investigation that is now contained in the Integrity Commission report. We are going to share that with you. 500 likes is the targeted amount on this video, my people. Share the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a like on the video. If you're just a forward again, the question is, should Mark Golding step down as president of the People's National Party? They're saying that this is just his way to try to gain political favor. But him now have really nothing to add to the country. As a matter of fact, they're saying that the People's National Party busy as spread propaganda. This is what they're saying. We're now going to get into the main stories as this now comes from the Gleaner. Golding must prioritize vision for Jamaica is the headline. Now, as Mark Golding seeks to capitalize on the potential turmoil with Prime Minister Andrew Holness's administration, he must ensure that his People's National Party presents a clear and compelling vision for Jamaica's future. While Golding makes strides in his recent party conference outlining various initiatives from tackling crime to enhancing education, the PNP must prioritize its goal to articulate a cohesive strategy for achieving them. Now, with pressing issues like education, quality and economic stagnation, and it is at the forefront, Golding should focus on creating a transformative agenda that resonates with citizens, backed by concrete plans and timeline. There is where they're saying his destination. Having made progress at his party's conference, Mark Golding should not lose all the salivating over the possible implosion of Holness's administration. So this is saying that he should focus upon a clear vision rather than get lost in a war going with Prime Minister Andrew Holness. And film business. Now, for even if that were to happen, because of corruption-related investigations of Prime Minister Andrew Holness allegedly finances, it won't be sufficient for Mr. Golding and his People's National Party to waltz into power, or they would enjoy only a short honeymoon unless the new administration demonstrates that it has and can deliver on a big vision for Jamaica, which is more than making road or making broad policy declarations. Now, Mr. Golding, as part of his effort to show the PNP should be taken seriously as a government in waiting, accomplished more on the policy front at his party's 86th annual conference in opportunistic and stupid Vybz Kartel distraction notwithstanding, but he still has much more to do, including sharpening his vision for the country, spelling out what his priorities are, stating the time frame within they can be delivered, and articulating the nexus between what are his priorities, right? And will they be delivered, and articulating such policies and his vision for Jamaica. In other words, Mr. Golding has to be clear on where he wants to take Jamaica, why citizens should follow him, and how he expects to get them to that destination. In his speech to the conference, he offered a long list of initiatives which a government he leads would pursue. These includes a community-based approach to Jamaica, crime problems, fundamental altering education outcomes, ending government's siphoning of money from the National Housing Trust allegedly, allowing the financing of more homes, and lifting the economy out of low wage, low technology, and low growth trap. Those are the things that they're saying they want to see, rather than him get lost in Andrew Holness's declaration. At the sense, economic growth, better education, security arrangements is as vitally important as these are, should be pathways towards the larger and end national development. At the end, national development is more than a counting exercise. Having engaged Jamaica on his planned destination, Mr. Golding has another critically important task. There you go. No vision is what they're saying he has, no destination, and whole heap more things them say him lacking. So the narrative no spin. Anyway, we're now moving forward to what we have right now that is taking place, right? Alright. Now, this situation relates to Andrew Holness. And what is going on with his statutory declaration. Now, by now you know there was a sitting in Parliament today. Now, in Parliament, it was discussed about his Integrity Commission's report. Right? Now, the government lawmakers have decided to reject the claim for the investigation to move to the FID. They have rejected it. They are saying that this is expensive. As a matter of fact, they are saying who is pushing this agenda, because the Integrity Commission made their report already. So why now seek to go forward with it anyway when they have found clearly that the Prime Minister has done nothing wrong? I explained to you in the previous video what it was and why the Integrity Commission has hit a roadblock. Because in the public it look like it alright, but on paperwork things now add up. So they now seek to go and, well, move further with it. Now, what I am understanding is that today's lawmakers from the Jamaica Labour parties are questioning the motives of the IC, which is the Integrity Commission. Now, what I'm gathering is that they're saying that the IC seeks to get permission to move forward with the case, which they don't need to. So even though lawmakers rejected the move, the Integrity Commission is well within their power to do so, because they have, what I'm understanding, a MOU with the FID, so they can move forward with the case. Now, in coming days, we're going to hear more about that, right? And that situation is becoming now very more interesting by the day goes. You understand? Now, is Prime Minister Andrew Holness being investigated for illicit enrichment? That has been the big word in Parliament today that has caused ruckus between Everal Warmington, Delroy Chuck. Who else? Everal Warmington, Delroy Chuck. We have, of course, Philip Palwell, and Julian Robinson. Those were the 4 persons who were back and forth with it. What I can say is that they're saying that the investigation or the declaration by the Prime Minister is what they're saying by the report of the IC is that his assets are disproportionate to his income, meaning he might earn less than what he can afford. There you go. Moving right along. Also, I want to take the time out to say RIP to Daniel Rowe. Let's not forget about Daniel Rowe, my people, because new developments today shows that Coyote Satchel has pleaded guilty to the dropping of Daniel Rowe. Yeah, Coyote Satchel, the accused, she has pleaded guilty, right, in the dropping of 8-year-old Daniel Rowe. When you remember Daniel Rowe, we don't forget, because I talk about her all the while. You understand? So, condolences goes out to the family of Daniel Rowe right now. Now, the big mix-up is between what took place at the People's National Party conference with Vybz Kartel, and he now faces scrutiny of course, what recent persons have been saying, a man of questionable character. Now, based on what was done, he now faces background scrutinizing criticisms on whether his technicality for freedom was comprised of guilty or innocence. According to many persons, which includes Delroy Chuck, the Justice Minister, he says that Vybz Kartel was released on a technicality, right? Not of a guilt or not guilty verdict. So that now comes into question, which they are saying technically Vybz Kartel allegedly is still a criminal. So he should not be representing any other party or any party per se. There you go. Like and share the video, we have more to come. People, click the link inside of the comment section. Go over to my TikTok account and follow the page. Alright? I'm out.